Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are in Gifu, about 4 hours away from the HQ. We're at my favorite place. This is where we get all of our cars tuned. Tanaka-san's here. This is Ion Race Service, an amazing shop here in Japan. They're in charge of pretty much building some of the most insane cars here. They look after a lot of the WRC cars and things like that too, and obviously a lot of drift cars. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that if we're here for a tune, it means we got to get out Japan's biggest muffler. We got to hook this up somehow to the HKS exhaust, just so that when we're doing dyno pulls and stuff like that, we don't bother any of the close neighbors around here. And of course, we've got my favorite tuner, Tanaka-san, in the hot seat today. What power do you think we're gonna make? He's joking with me. He's saying only 280. Oh man, love that laugh. All right, he's going through and we're getting everything set up with all the changes. The base map, the tune that was kind of on there was already set up for 800cc injectors with the old turbo setup and the old engine. So from there, it kind of gives us a good place to start. But we obviously have a lot more different parts on here now and things are different. And we obviously have a 25 Neo, which flows differently. So we got to obviously make changes. And that's why we're here to get it done properly. Never gets old, that sound. Never gets old. What we're doing is working on cells a little bit at a time. Woo! This thing sounds mental. I love how good this thing sounds. Love to see it. How this thing sounds so good, even with that big muffler, I have no idea. I'm so excited. Now would be the perfect time for you to guess what you think the Skyline is gonna make in the comment section. Also at the same time, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn all notifications on. Behind me is one of the most beautiful 280Zs I have ever seen. And yes, 280Zs were never actually released here in Japan. This is a left-hand drive America import Model Z here. A lot of the Z guys kind of have been getting rid of their Japanese ones and selling them and then getting the American ones. It's kind of cool. But this is a customer's car here at Ion, and I'm sure you can see the Shiba Tire Comp car here too. Ion works on all that stuff. They're building some competition chassis right now. There's an S14 there and a 15 up on there. Bunch of stuff. God, this thing sounds so good. Before we pulled off, we were already over 300 horsepower in that last pull, and we were only at like 4,500 RPM. This is gonna have an insane power band. I cannot wait. Ooh, that was 5,500, and we are already in the 400 horsepower club. Sounds so good. I keep freaking out that this thing's pumping out smoke, but it's like minus temperatures right now, so it's just a, you know, hot air meeting cold air thing. I freaked out before. I'm so excited. This thing is sounding so good. I know I've said that like a million times already, but come on. Do you blame me? It just keeps going up too. That's exciting. Oh my lambda. Oh, we're looking good. Wait, we're like pretty much right at 450's door there. No ignition timing or anything like that. This is exciting. Dude, this is gonna hit so hard. Where the torque is coming in is crazy. I'm a little worried about the stock rods. It's not too bad, but like look at that right before 4,000 RPM. It's hitting in hard, but its peak Its peak is definitely around the 5,000 mark, which is good. So maybe we can soften up that hit a bit, or we just leave it and send it, because this is just stage one of this car. I love Neos, man. That's a hard-hitting, very hard-hitting torque curve. But obviously we haven't gotten anything really dialed in yet, and we're still only running 1 bar of boost. We're gonna turn this thing up more. I'm excited. Oh, there she comes. There she comes. Making all the boost there. There we go, baby. We're good, we're good. We're like 1.2 now. Gosh! This thing sounds so good. Oh yeah. That's looking nice. We're not done yet. Sounding so mean. I really like where this is hitting. It's pretty much right where we were expecting it to be. A few more things to smooth it out, but we're looking good. Engine's looking healthy. I'm pretty stoked. I'm really stoked on this build. The only thing I really want to change is that water line going through the manifold there. I don't like it. I think eventually it's going to end up getting burnt and breaking, so I'm going to try and come up with a solution to come over the top probably to it. And we'll also get our heat shielding and like a turbo beanie and everything on this to try and combat some heat. But everything's looking good. I love the color of the manifold and everything. The stainless cast manifold from Artec is incredible. The boost control is amazing. It's great. Absolutely no boost creep. A 45mm Garrett wastegate. Super smooth flat lines when we were on spring. And then all we had to do when it came to adding boost was just add in some duty cycle, and that was it. We weren't combating any boost creep. Tanaka-san is now working on partial throttle, which is really important. Dude, this thing sounds too good. All I've ever wanted in my life is an RB that sounded that good. All I've ever wanted. Jeez. We are now finished. Tanaka-san, itsumo arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for always helping us out. So let's have a look at this graph. This is our final numbers. We're pretty much right on 490, which is exactly where we're expecting to be. Bear in mind it's a G30 660. That's supposed to be 660 at the crank. And take that key out so it doesn't beep at us. But we're pretty much right on 500's door. We could turn the boost up a bit. We're only running 1.2 bar of boost. We could turn it up, but I'm really happy where this is at. It's gonna be super responsive. It's gonna mean that this engine's gonna last really, really long, keeping the boost levels kind of low like that. And we also know that if we did want to turn it up and go to kill mode, we can. And we can probably turn it up a little bit and not even do any damage. But that's where we're at. Our max power and torque and everything is right around 6,800 RPM. I'm really excited about this. This is gonna feel insanely responsive at like 4,600, 4,700 is when we make peak torque, which is great. And just look how hard this thing hits here. Just boom, straight here at 3,500 RPM and just keeps climbing after that. I'm stoked. This is gonna be really fun to drive. We're definitely going to be testing this thing out at Nico Circuit this weekend. Everything went great on the dyno. I have no complaints about anything. We just gotta tidy a few things up, make sure this thing's got decent wheels and tires ready for this weekend, and then we'll be drifting it again. Bear in mind that the kit that's on this angle-wise isn't that great, so I'm not gonna be able to do any crazy big flicks, but we'll see. I might just put a bunch of air in the tires so that we can just kind of do a bunch of backwards entries and let the front down, but we'll see. I'm excited, no matter what, to be driving this thing again, and I can't wait to have this thing back at Nico Circuit where it all started for me. It's hard for me to put into words how I kind of feel about this because I have such an emotional attachment to this car, which could also just be my ADHD stuff, but I can't really like put into words how I'm feeling about it. But all I want to do is take this thing for a test drive and feel how it feels now. All right. Car feels good. Let's go for a little test drive, see how she handles. This is going to be a lot of fun at Nico Circuit. I'm going to need some grippier tires. Pretty happy with this. I think now that this thing makes us such a responsive, like pretty much right on 490, it's going to feel really good, and I should be able to carry third through the main sweeper. I think it's going to be amazing. We definitely got to touch up on the suspension of this thing though, and get a nicer angle kit in this thing. And then I think this thing's going to be great. We're now back at the shop after the dyno tune, and I am working on getting everything drift ready for this weekend for the Hardcore Tokyo event. I just had to take my upper arms off and modify them. These were version 1 of the Skyline upper arms from GK Tech, and they had a little issue where the little spacer on the end was too small and it would cause certain aftermarket bushes to just slide straight off the upper arm. So I took the old one off, put the new one on, welded it on. Very happy with my TIGging skills on that, by the way. We'll give you guys a TIG update at some point soon. But we're just putting everything together, and then I'm pretty much checking over everything on the whole car. We've got to drop the oil, we've got to change all that, change the diff oil, just get everything prepped. And we finally got some grippy-ish tires on the rear, so it should be good. Also in the front, I used to run 17s, but I really want to try for 18s. I just feel like that's going to make this thing handle a little better. And I really badly want to run the gold Advans, the old RGDs. So that's my thought process behind it. And we're going to have to probably take out the inner guards to make them fit, which I'm happy with. I got no complaints doing that. Anyways, this upper arm's in. We're going to do the other side. And also I have a helper today, May's helping. Let's get it done. Truth. So my question is how much I'm going to have to clearance and how much I'm going to have to raise the car to get these 18s to fit. Because they should fit, but we're gonna have to clearance for sure. Like when this compresses, I'm predicting it's gonna hit the fender, so we may have to take out some of the spaces. But right now, looking at this, and obviously the car isn't under its own weight yet, so we gotta test that. But it doesn't look like we're hitting any of the sway bar stuff there. Over here though, we're getting really close to this seam here that hasn't been hammered over yet. So I'm gonna hammer that over. Oh yeah, really close there. Obviously our oil cooler and everything's here. That's got plenty of clearance, which is good to see. Yeah,
where's the harness?
Harness? Wiring harness is up here, but it's all zip tied up and it's also got the OEM clamps on it, so we should be okay, but we gotta see the car under full compression, and I need to raise the coilovers, I think, for sure, just to make sure we don't hit anything. We'll make this thing EBISU spec for this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We'll raise this thing. How much more height do I have left in this? Maybe like a good 1 centimeter or 1.5 or maybe even 2 centimeters left. Not too bad. It's a missile. I'm joking.
It's a street
It's not a missile.
car.
I was gonna have to do this no matter what when I get my new ankle kit, so
It's okay.
it's okay. I need to just cut a little bit out of here. A little bit of clearance in here too. There's something in my side skirt here. What? Secom system drive card?
What is this? Is
How long
someone
has that
tracking
been
you?
in my? How long has that been in? This must be from the previous owner, or it got flicked up by the tire and thrown. No, because we had the what do you call it? The guards in there, the plastic guards. So there's no way.
What's a drive card? Let me see. Let me look up.
Secom system drive card. I think this is a security card for entering buildings. Should we go try this and like the Japanese version of the FBI? This is like, that's pretty cool. I love it when you find random things from like previous owners. Do you remember when we found the random gym membership thing in here? It was like hidden inside the door. Yeah. This probably just fell in here when he opened the door. It fell in or something like that into the side skirt as he got out. That's so weird. Is there any other good stuff in there? That's
Candy?
so weird. I was thinking that maybe it got picked up by the tire and thrown in, but we had the plastic guards in here, so I don't see how that could have gotten in there. Very interesting. Well, I'm going to keep this as a little souvenir and hope that this doesn't give access to like Sony's main data servers or something in Japan. There's a number here. Probably shouldn't show that just in case, but there's some number here. I'll look at it. I'll clean it up later and look at it. If the Sony PlayStation Play network goes down, it's not my fault, I promise. Looks like there's someone in my FD car. What do you think, dude?
Downshift. Flick.
Love and life. He loves coming to the shop. He gets to play with all these things. And now he's eating the steering wheel. Oh my gosh, look at this guy, guys.
Dada. You go. Dada. Dada.
His favorite word at the moment is pretty much dada. He's a daddy's boy for sure.
Dada. Dada.
Stop eating my nutty.
You're just gonna get like.
There's gonna be teeth marks in the top of the marty. At least do it center for me so I have a center mark. I did the best I could on these. We polished out all the yellowness. The lenses aren't the greatest. The lenses need to be changed. There's some fading on the inside, but these look a million times better than what was in here before. So we're going to be putting these back on the car with the bumper, and then we're done. The only thing that's happening is Daikie's getting the diff oil changed out right now. I dropped the engine oil from the car. Looked amazing. No metal shards or pieces or flakes or anything, so we know the motor's good and healthy. Let's get these back in, get the car back together, and then we're ready for the drift again. Got the bumper back on, headlights back in. She's ready. The only thing is, we're bringing this on a truck, so we want as much airflow as possible. We take the plate off the front. In Japan, the only plates you can't take off are the rear ones. They have that special sealing there. But we can take these off. This is some memories right here. Gaijin Smash.
What?
Gaijin Smash
what
it.
was this Gaijin Smash?
I think that
based
happened
off?
because people started saying that after that big accident from the oil that spilled everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Gaijin smashed the car. Double impact, which just means double impact, and it's like a coffee thing. And then unemployed. Greatness is right around the corner. YouTube.com/SAMMIT.
Too.
Yeah. Oh, Crab Rave made those. We need to, guys, let me know in the comment section. Do you want to see like a rerun of any of these old school designs and things? Like as slap stickers? These are going to be so hard to get off. Hey, Daiki, I got a job for you later. I don't know if I ever want to take them off, but they're so baked in the glass. It's going to be a very hard time to get those off. Razor blade for sure. But
that's a Riley job.
that's also this. See this? This car got resprayed, and they look at this. The carbon sticker is so baked in the old paint. Like I don't know what we're gonna do, but this whole car's gonna get painted. Yeah, definitely get this whole car painted. Anyways, she's Ebisu spec. Look at the wheel.
Hold on, I'm backing up. Hold on.
All right, I'm gonna start this thing up too. We get to test Tanaka-san's cold start now. That power steering pump always makes that noise. Don't start up. Probably need to change it. Oh yeah, she's a beast.
The beast is back. The beast is back.
She's back alright. It's too cold. Needs to warm up. Skyline's back. As you know, this is a very sentimental car to us. This is the hero car on the channel, and it's exciting to have this thing back and driving for stage 1. Stage 2 is going to be really, really exciting. Tomorrow we get to drive the car at Nikko Circuit. Its origin, like Cannibal coming back. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah. I'm excited. I'm all in the feels, and thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope some of you guys guessed the power right. Yes, it made pretty much 489 point something, which is like 490, but if I turn the boost up by like 2 PSI, it'll make 500, no problem. So yeah, we might do that this weekend, depending on the weather. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Turn notifications on, like, comment, share, subscribe for the second time, I think now.